Hey guys, what's going on? My name's Akil. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize for any talking in the background, but I'm just gonna jump right into this. Um, I was planning doing these tomorrow, but I'm like, you know what? Let's not do that. I'm just gonna move these out. Guys, sorry about that. Okay, so last month I did a in-depth review for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and it was on this day, I'm pretty sure, around this day. So yeah, so 1 month later, here we are, back as I promised to do Chamber of Secrets. So this came out 2002, once again, directed by Chris Columbus, and stars, all the guys. Now we got Kenneth Branagh, we got, what's his name? Plays Lucius. I forgot his name. The actor that plays Lucius. He's also great in Hotel Mumbai. Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor. But this movie gets darker for the right reasons. And like as you guys know, this is an in-depth review, so I will be talking spoilers. Last time I refrained from that, but now spoilers. So start off bit by bit, going through the entire movie. The first scene we open up, we see Harry, and we get to see the Dursleys and all type of stuff, and life isn't going well for Harry. He's still living that terrible, awful life. All of a sudden, Dobby shows up and makes his life way better than it originally is. So yeah, he's very happy about that. And Dobby is, very naughty, very mischievous, but also very secretive for the right reasons as well. And eventually, Ron, his brothers, and Harry, they all break out, and they eventually go to Ron's house. We get to see Ron's house for the first time, and notice how simple and kind of dirty, compare and contrast between Harry's house and Ron's house. They're not so different, and I like that. I like that attention to detail they did with the clocks and all type of stuff. The washing and cooking, the sewing all going on by itself. It's very cool and all that. Yeah. We also get a hint at the romance between Harry and Ginny in this movie and all that, but it's very minor, very very minor. And yeah, eventually we then cut to Diagon Alley, and we see Nocturne Alley for the first time, which is kind of like this dark version of the place. Yeah. Now, in terms of spoilers for this movie, that's the opening scene. What I do like about this movie first is really, obviously the characters, they're pretty much the same. Acting and stuff, we got better this time, but directing wise, it's very very different. It feels very like it's still filmed the same, but it feels like it's going on a much more slower pace this time. The pacing is definitely slow, and the problem with this movie is that it does drag at times. I do feel like it drags way too much at times. This does not need to be the longest Harry Potter movie. This could have been shorter, if not just the same length as the last Harry Potter film, but it's the longest. It's 2.5 hours long. It does not need to be so long, and it's crazy because there's so much going on in this movie, but that isn't at the same time. So yeah, but really, I think Chris Columbus, who I admire by the way, when he directed these two movies and Home Alone and all that, but he just kind of he did something completely different. I don't know what he was doing, but it didn't feel right. It just didn't feel right at times. He was really going out there, making all these different things and all that. So yeah, but in all honesty, I still admire what he did with this movie. He wanted to do something different. So yeah. The final act of this movie, the final battle in the Chamber of Secrets itself, as you can see, this is a picture to the entrance of the Chamber of Secrets, is very well done. It is very suspenseful, tension filled, and kind of scary actually. If you're a kid watching that, I completely understand why you would get nightmares or something like that from that scene. But it's very well done. The basilisk looks amazing. The pixies, the Cornish pixies, also look amazing in this movie. So yeah, but my real the real highlight of the scene was actually Harry, being chased by the basilisk, but at the same time, Harry eventually confronting Tom Riddle, and that's what this whole franchise is about. That confrontation with Harry and Voldemort. When will we get that? Now, obviously, if you guys are a fan of the franchise, if you've seen these movies, and you're watching this right now, then you already probably know where this is going, right? He comes obviously in the fourth film and all that, but it's weird that this film was actually a little bit of a minor confrontation on itself, because it was kind of like a back and forth dialogue scene between Harry and Tom Riddle for a few minutes, a few seconds, but really it's very well done actually. The actor that plays Tom Riddle, I don't know his name, but he did a great job. He really did. Even though he had a very minor role in the movie, not a major role, I would say that he becomes way more of an important figure towards the end of the movie, and it's great. But really, what I love about this movie is the mystery. It's a very, very damn good mystery film. It feels it's much more mysterious than the last film. The last film took so long to get to the actual story. It was more about the world building. This film is about the actual mystery, and they set it up so well that you feel like you're already in it, and it's very well done. It's a bit of a adrenaline thrill ride at times as well. It's very, very well done. There's the car chase scene, the car scene at the start when they're flying, going to Hogwarts and all that, and that scene's iconic, man. It's so funny and very well done. The music, of course, by John Williams is just great, but really, this movie stepped up the stakes and got to see a little bit more action with the dueling scene. That was great. I just wish there was a little more of that. Like in the first film, there was barely any wizard dueling action and moments like that. But in this film, we got to see that. So that was really good. That was really cool. And seeing Harry and Draco actually duel for the first time, and that line, "Scared Potter, you wish," is just great. I love that. It's so good. Yeah. But apart from that, I don't really have anything else to say in terms of spoilers. Once again, directing wise, like I said before, it's great. The music is great. Characters are great. But it does have pacing issues. I do have to say that it does have pacing issues. It is a very slow movie at times, but the mystery is set up well so that you feel like you're more invested. So that's why I feel like this is a much better film compared to the last Harry Potter film, in my opinion. So yeah, now if you guys can't tell, I am recording with my phone and it's not resting on something, so I'm actually using my hands, but you know what, doesn't matter. So I apologize if you see some hand movements, whatever. But as you can see, 4K. Well, I have the whole franchise in 4K here, but I didn't rewatch this, okay? Because I know pretty much everything that happens in this movie. People will probably wait, why he didn't rewatch this series? So yeah. And by the way, the rating does say frightening fancy themes, medium level violence. I would have to say low level violence because there really isn't much. Apart from maybe the last act or so, that's really it. But there is frightening scenes in this movie, definitely. Like the spiders, oh my god, they're terrifying, but they're very well done. Very, very well done stuff. Like Aragog and all type of stuff. I love that so much. And they really set it up so you don't know who the Chamber of Secrets, who opened it, who's the heir of Slytherin, they think it's this person, that person. It's a very good mystery, it's great, and a large part of this movie is just Harry and Ron, and that's what I love about it. It's not just Harry, Ron, Hermione, it's also Harry and Ron, and it's funny, you watch this, and then you watch Deathly Hallows Part 1, where they kind of switch it up, and 5-6 movies later, whatever, however long it took between these two movies, whatever. Anyway, it's Harry and Hermione for that film. So yeah, that's a bit of an interesting thing to take away from this film and that film as well, is that the last act of this movie is really Harry and Ron, and that's great. So yeah, it's 2.5 hours of Harry Potter madness. I mean, if you love the first film, I can't see you not at least liking this film, if not maybe loving it a little bit more, because the first film, like I said, was about world building and all that. This film is really about setting up the mystery, getting really into the meat of the story and all that. And when you find out about Tom Riddle's diary and the whole flashback scene, it's very well done. It's very mysterious and all type of stuff. And you get Moaning Myrtle in this movie, a very, very funny secondary character in this movie. Of course, you get Dobby, who's probably the best addition to this film. If not, the only one I can think of in terms of a great character is Lucius Malfoy. Obviously, Gilderoy Lockhart's funny and hilarious, and Kenneth Branagh just does a great job. But really, it's what's his name? I really forgot it. I'm so sorry, guys, but it's his performance is. It's the actor who plays Lucius Malfoy's performance that is just great. Damn, I'm really blanking out. I'm sorry. I'll probably come back to me after this video, and I'll be like, oh, that's who plays him, yeah. But Tom Felton, of course, does a great job. Malfoy. And their rivalry really brews in this movie, especially in the Quidditch scene, which I never talked about. Again, dated, yes, I know. Not great special effects, but still, I feel like they stepped it up a notch. and already feels a little bit better, definitely, for sure. Music's great. I love the dark atmosphere and all that. Lighting is fantastic. Cinematography is great. I don't really have anything else to say, but I've talked enough about this movie. What do I have to say? Like I said, I didn't want to make this go on too long. It's already been like, what, 10 minutes? How long was the last one? Like, was that even 10? I can't remember. Whatever. Anyway, guys, yeah, so I'm just gonna end it off right here because this is a long movie, but there's way, and I can talk about this for like probably a long time if I actually rewatch this movie and go scene by scene. I mean, there's so much, but I've covered pretty much all the major things in this movie. I'm trying to think what else I haven't covered. I covered the petrifying deaths. I could talk about that a little bit. Yes, the petrifying deaths. Well, they don't really die, but I mean, like, it's crazy, man. It's very horrifying seeing like all those like characters, like what's his name, Colin, Hermione, Neil Hayworth, Nick, even Filch's cat, Mrs. Norris. Yeah, they all get petrified. It's very well done. Like the mystery is set up so well in this movie, and the bloody writing, like it's very well done. It's really good, and they like build and build suspense until the last moment. It's so good. I mean, like, this is a fun Harry Potter movie. I really enjoyed this film. It's on par with the first film in terms of rating, so like 7 out of 10, but honestly 7.5, close to 8 even, because I really enjoyed this movie a lot more than the first film. Again, pacing wise, yes, it struggles, but the mystery is there. It works, it hits home, and that's really it, guys. I don't have anything else to say than just wrap it up here. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat of an in-depth review. Not the longest thing in the world, I know, but next month, hopefully I have the time to do Prisoner of Azkaban. Actually, I do have the time because I'm on a uni break for like 3 weeks. So yeah, there you go. I should be able to do it and watch some other movies. And next month also, hopefully I can get some comics as well. Online probably. I don't know if I'll go to the store and actually buy them. We'll see how it goes. Whatever. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this review. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, just watch the other Harry Potter review because I did a review for that as well. And apologize for any background noises, like a phone ringing right now, my dad's phone. I'm sorry about it, guys. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, guys. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. My name's Akil, and I'm signing out.